Welcome back to the AllyInCali show. Today is an exciting show because we have these beautiful guests here to talk about dating in the new age, whatever that means. So we have Yohami, Sean, and Andrea's back, our fitness guru. But she's here to share some dating advice. So how are y'all doing?
Good.
Great.
Welcome to the show. Are you excited to be here? Got some wine popping, some
veggies. Hey.
Healthy. Hey. We don't drink water on this show. We drink wine. Okay. Let's start off by talking about dating apps. Okay, you guys. What apps have you guys used for dating?
Tinder and POF. So that's plenty of fish for you non-POFers.
No, I mean, I was single for a while, so I probably have went through more than the average person, but I've used Tinder, I've used Bumble, I've used Coffee Meets Bagel. I tried an app called Happen once, but literally jumped on that, jumped off it, and probably a couple others I'm not remembering at the moment, but...
I'm currently on Tinder.
And
you hear that? She's currently on it.
Bagel. But I've heard that Coffee Meets Bagel, they're more serious.
Okay.
About your typical Tinder.
Okay, so tell me your current relationship statuses, all of you, so the viewers can get a feel.
So Yohami's single, as
but
she
I'm
said.
actually dating one person from
Actively dating.
Tinder, actually, not Coffee Meets. I'm talking to someone from
Coffee Meets Bagel.
But I'm dating someone from Tinder.
So this Tinder person, because a lot of people are afraid that they're going to meet crazy wackos or whatever. Is this?
You will meet crazy and wackos.
You have to go through the wackos.
You have to go through all of that.
So is this person what I would call normal? Is he like a normal guy? I don't know. Like,
yeah, he's a normal guy. I mean, they've met him once.
Is that the one from yesterday?
Yeah, from yesterday.
Okay.
And
meeting the friends.
He's normal. It's just, we're still dating. We've been dating for about a month and a half now.
Okay, and it's going.
It's going well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you two?
So we met on Tinder.
Yeah.
It actually works, guys.
These two are my favorite couple of the moment right now. They're the celebrity it couple. They're relationship goals. Okay. So tell us about that experience with Tinder and meeting.
So I think the same day that we liked each other on Tinder, we matched.
Okay.
We talked on the phone for 2 or 3 hours. I was in my garage. This is what I do. I sit in the garage.
Okay.
Creepy, but
Private area.
And
dark room,
it was almost 10 o'clock, and he's like, "What are you doing right now?" And I'm sitting in the garage talking to you, and he's like, "Let's go for a drink." So we were gonna go to Rush in Culver City, but then that place was 2 people. No man's land.
Okay.
So then we ended up in this hole in the wall bar, and we had the most amazing connection. It's we've known each other for ever.
And those are the best dates. You mean to do something and then you do something else and it just works out.
Mm-hmm.
I think, or at least for me, what I've experienced the most success with any dating apps is usually any advice for the guys out there, is if you do match with someone and you do want to be serious about them, you have to kind of be assertive and move quickly. You can't kind of BS and be oh, let's maybe chill in a couple days.
And why is that?
In my experience or my research, I'll say, more dating apps are more beneficial towards women, or they're a little bit more in the women's favor. So as a guy, let's say you may match with someone, and then if you let a day go by, they'll probably match with 50 other people, and you're just pushed to the bottom of the list. So if you do match, you have to be very assertive, get a conversation started. You have to ask for a number.
Exchange numbers.
Right away.
I learned my lesson, y'all.
Exchange numbers right away, and then try to set up.
Don't have a conversation for 10 days
and you
on
gave
Tinder.
me very good advice. What was the advice you gave me? You remember about?
Well, I said one is you want to exchange numbers. 2, you then want to talk, and then I know what I always would do, just because we're in an age of catfishing and just people pretending to be who they're not.
Exactly.
So you want to try to FaceTime or do some kind of video chat before meeting up just to make sure.
A call too. 'Cause a call can take
Because you
long.
can tell.
Yeah.
I feel like you can a FaceTime more than a call. You can tell if you're vibing with that person a little bit more.
Yeah.
So that was good advice. I'm like, why didn't I think about that? And you were like, girl. FaceTime,
Yeah,
y'all. I got in trouble over.
get on that phone. Because seriously, if you can't have a conversation on the phone, what are you gonna do in public?
Yeah.
Like, it's just not gonna happen.
So
So
I noticed for me, most of my success has come from just being assertive, getting a phone number, then having a conversation, then trying to meet up fairly quickly to have a date and see if, basically, to get that person off of the app.
yeah, like it doesn't have to be something all super miraculous. Because I know people are like the perfect date, and I'm like, dude, go to the corner and just meet in the
Or
corner.
also
Like,
first time meetings, it's like you don't
true.
want to do like this fancy dinner, like in Beverly Hills for this person. You don't even know if you're gonna vibe, so you can go to like a coffee shop, something simple.
So first time
Yeah.
dates, you would suggest like just a meeting
I would say
place.
somewhere in public where you
Yeah.
can scream
Yeah.
and run, just in case you need
Very
to.
good point. Make sure there's other people that can vouch for you if something happens.
Yeah.
And that's something I've done over the years is I do text my girlfriends and say, I'm going to be here. This is the address, whatever. And it's funny because I haven't done that for you yet, but it's actually one of my friends that lives in Orlando. She lives in Orlando. She can do nothing for me, but we just have this habit for years of texting each other. Hey, I'm going on a date. This is where I'm gonna be, but I'm gonna start texting.
yeah, because I can actually.
She's a good one. I texted her like, "Hey, I'm gonna be here." The next day, she was like, "Are you alive?"
The follow up?
Yeah, she was really good about it.
I didn't hear from her.
To touch on one note, though, kind of on the flip side of this, I think one problem that kind of the online dating or dating app age is kind of posing now is that it is kind of keeping people with there's always something better out there, or it's the always looking over the fence mentality. It's like wanting to see what else is out there before it, which
Yeah.
There is nothing better out there.
there really
we were
isn't.
just talking about that.
I was like, I still have the apps, even though I'm talking to the Tinder guy, and I want to take it off, but I'm like, okay, should I? Because we're not.
No, because it's not
serious.
official. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
but-
don't
So,
get off of an app until it's actually like no. It's
But I'm saying more so like in the dating phase. I feel like
Oh,
people
okay.
are still like, oh well, maybe there's someone hotter,
Yeah.
or maybe
Oh,
there's
okay.
someone
Match with today's like
more
and
successful
it's
or
yeah.
something.
addicting. Tinder is addicting. Like sometimes I find myself swiping for an hour, and I'm like, you just wasted an hour of your life, Allyse, and didn't even.
Even
like
though they
one-
were
I
left.
didn't even. I didn't even swipe right once.
I
You know what I'm saying? Like it's so bad.
yeah.
For women, it's like it's more majority of your time is swiping left, and guys is just like it's just
Oh,
right.
That's
Matchy.
something else that
Really?
sucks,
Yeah.
especially for Bumble, because I feel like on Bumble, guys swipe right to get matches, and then when you actually reach out to them, they don't even respond because they didn't mean to match with you in the first place. That's my problem with Bumble.
Oh.
So I like gave up on that. And the cameraman has a question. He raised his hand. Yes, cameraman.
I've been on Tinder. Has anyone ever accidentally super liked someone and then wanted to kill yourself?
Yes. We also had the same time. Like, I swiped right. I swiped right though, and I was like, no. It's like in slow motion. You're like, oh, and then you have to like go and unmatch. So.
Yeah.
Or just never answer.
I always wonder the
Technology.
people that you super liked or just liked, then they get excited and then you unmatch them because you
Yeah,
accidentally.
so sad.
It's funny though.
I have an issue about feeling bad for people. So, like, if I go out on a first date and then sometimes I feel obligated to have a second date, and I'm like, oh, but he was so nice. And I remember you were like, girl, don't feel bad. You should, like, you're at the age of your life now. You should know what you want, and that is true.
But no, I'm just saying, like, I'm not that there's ever an age to, like, be nice or whatever. I'm just saying, like, we're in our 30s now. Like, there's just, I'm just no longer that nice, sweet
Yeah.
person anymore. It's like, why, you're just wasting everyone's time. You're wasting yours and theirs because they think, like, oh, it's going somewhere, you're just pity dating them. Like,
Yeah. Well, we're gonna wrap things up. I had so much fun today with you guys. We have to come back because
Yes.
we could talk literally for hours about dating and never run out of things to talk about. Like it's serious.
A lot of
Like
stories.
oh my god. So you guys, please comment your thoughts below on your experience with different dating apps. Has it worked for you? Did you have a catfish experience? Like I
yeah,
just
tell
want to
us
know.
stories. We love
Give us
stories.
ideas for things to talk about next time. Like the video, and most importantly, subscribe for more updates. See you later, Alley Cats. Meow. Say meow.